Hi YouTube, it's Just Ask Jenny or Jenny J from a couple of creators, and today we're going to be going over the top 5 mistakes that you're still making in your photography in 2021. We're a new channel, so be sure to also hit subscribe and give us a thumbs up. And if you are a creator as well, drop in the comments below what some of the mistakes are that you also made so we can all avoid the rookie moves. Okay, so mistake number 1 is something that I saw a lot of creators start to do around 2015, 2016 especially, and it's still going strong, and that is buying presets and expecting them to do the work for you. Listen, there are so many incredible creators that are out here selling their presets, of whom you should definitely give your money to, but only if you know exactly what you're doing when it comes to these presets. Because yes, using presets can make your photos go from this to this, but if you use presets on the wrong photo without actually understanding how you're using them, the exact same preset can take your images from this to this. If you are going to purchase presets, be sure to purchase the ones that actually fit for the kind of photos that you do take or that are in line with your current aesthetic. If you're going to be using them on yourself as well, you're going to want to make sure they match and fit for your skin tone. Mistake number 2. You're copying what other creators are doing instead of pushing your own creativity. Now listen, I know this is something that is really easy to fall into and fall in the trap of. But if you don't push yourself to find your own creativity and what you like, then you can tell. The moment somebody starts adding their own spark and creative flair into their work, you can start to see the difference instead of it just looking like a copycat, like every other Instagrammer, which, let's be real, we're in 2021 now, so a lot of the things we've already kind of seen before, and we know exactly who you're copying when you're creating it. You might take a trend, you might take something that has been done before, but turn it around, make it you, and put it out there with your own creative twist. The third mistake that you're still making in your photos is cutting off limbs. Now listen, this is a mistake that I made in the beginning far too often because it's something that's really easy to not even notice that you're doing. So while you think a photo looks really good like this, it actually could look a lot more dynamic, really create some beautiful leading lines, and add in so much more movement if you actually let the entire body part person really take up space in the image. So instead of doing this, instead, you can actually do this. Mistake number 4 is forgetting to check your settings or not realizing when your settings reset. If you're someone who uses your smartphone to shoot, depending on what your settings are at, it can sometimes reset all of the settings when you go back in to take another image. So forgetting to actually double check what your settings are at or in, especially when daylight is changing, when circumstances are changing, if you're going from inside to outside, is one of the biggest rookie mistakes you can make. The worst feeling is when you have a really beautiful picture and it was amazing, would have been amazing if only your settings had been correct. Finally, number 5, the mistake that you are still making out here in 2021 is that you're forgetting that images really should have a story. With so much content overload on the internet right now, making sure your images have a purpose and also tell a story and is communicating something is so important to making sure that they stand out. So instead of just taking a photo for photo's sake, how can you actually tell a stronger story with that image? Could you do something with the person's wardrobe or clothing choices? Could you tell a story with some leading lines or some movement? Is the story all in their facial expression? Whatever it is, make sure you push yourself to tell stories through the visuals that you have. In the industry, that is one of the best kept, obvious secrets. So there you have it. Those are the 5 top mistakes that I still see so many new creators and photographers making in the year of 2021. If you have any things that you've noticed as well, feel free to drop them in the comments below. And if you want to check me out, you can find me on Instagram at JustAskJenny, or check out my partner Tharsi at Shop by Thar. But for now, this has been yet another video from a couple of creators. We drop videos every Monday and Thursday, so be sure to check them out. Give some love, you know the drill. Hit subscribe. We're new here, but we're gonna be here for a while. And until then, I will see you in the next one.